Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to my live on YouTube or on Facebook. And this will be the last time I will be able to go live on my Facebook group because of the different streaming things and that Facebook has actually done to third-party streaming. So no worries. We have workarounds for that. So we will work on that. But what you want to do for sure is make sure that you've subscribed down to my YouTube down here, or you like my page. Then that way you will get notified. I'm not sure how I'm going to be sharing. I might share the video from my Facebook page to my group. But also my Back to Basics beginners Facebook group, I will not be doing any posting to that going forward starting tomorrow. All right, so welcome to Saturday. It's Card Sketch Saturday. It's Card Sketch number 204, and I'm going to be using some new product. Of course I am, from the new annual catalog that's going live on May the 1st. You know, it's only like 10 more days and you can start ordering from the new catalog. Now, for any of you that have put an order in with me for over the last 30 days, last year, I have a catalog ready for you either for pickup, or if I normally do mail it, they'll be mailed. And also, if you've signed up for the Make and Takes for the virtual launch, I will have those ready for you as well. Hello, Andrea, and hello, Colleen. Remember that this is part of a live. And if I am talking with different people and you don't like that, you can just watch the replay and then you can scoot on by. So card sketch number 204. Oh, my goodness, you guys. This is exciting. Let's see. I want to get down there. Hello, Marie. Oh, you've got your work cut out for you today, don't you, Marie? You haven't done card sketch number 203. Good morning. And good morning, Caroline. Well, hello, hello. So like I say, I'm going to be using something that is from the new annual catalog. And this is actually going to be May's monthly club and it's using the Sky's the Limit. I think that's what it's called. Is that? No, Take to the Sky. And it has this fantastic bundle that has 11 dies and this. And if you have any guys in your life, this is a great one. Or if you have pilots in your life, this would be a really good one here as well. But in any event, there's this. And let me show you this designer series paper. It is so nice. I've made a couple of cards with this. And of course, like I say, this is May's Monthly Card Club. Now, one thing about May's Monthly Card Club, it will be in June, the beginning of June. And the reason being for that is because I have my retreat on the 25th when I would normally be doing this in person. So this has like tags and different ones there. I really like this one. This one kind of reminds you of like of the outside part of a plane. And this. And I think this is one of my favorite ones, this one there. And then let's just turn this over. And then these are the other ones as well on the back side. So really nice masculine type cards that you could do with this. Like I say, it could also be for a female if they're like a pilot or whatever. The colors that are in here are copper clay. We have boho blue in there as well. And we have mossy meadow, night of navy, and a smoky slate that are in there. So anyway, so they're great colors. So I'm going to bring the sketch back in. Like I say, I normally, when I do my sketch, this will be posting at 9:45 on my group, my page, and on Instagram, I guess. Now, going forward, if you are watching this from my Facebook, and there is a Facebook user here, if you are watching through Facebook, I strongly suggest that you get onto my YouTube channel and you subscribe just down below right here, or you like my Facebook page. Now, I've been hearing that it's better streaming if you go on YouTube. I'm not sure how that works, but as of tomorrow, I cannot stream to my Facebook group at all. So I'm not sure how that's going to work because I used a scheduler, which really made my life easy. So it's going to add quite a few different things to my work day. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. All right, so regular card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Remember, that's always the finished one. And then my first layer is going to be at 4 5 1/4. And you know what? I'm just going to go in. I'm going to put this right here, and let's get going on here. Hello, Ina. All right, so I do have these pieces cut already. This is copper clay. This happens to be the 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. But when we go in and fold into the mountain, and I'll just use my bone folder on that, that is what gives me my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch, which shows us my regular card base. Now I've used Night of Navy is going to be the first color that's going to go on here. And I'm not using any string on this or ribbon or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that right on there. So yes, I'm excited about the Fancy Fold card for Club. Haven't done it. I've got it designed in my mind. So it's just a matter of getting it all designed, and then the sneak peeks will be ready next week. Okay, so this is the 4 by 5 1/4. Then I have two pieces. I have a piece of basic white, and a designer series paper, and this is the back of this. Now I could use this one as well, but I thought that this gave kind of a bit of a different contrast on there. And this is 3 1/4 by 4 inches. So I'm just going to layer that on there like so is how that's going to go on there. So I can go ahead and put this layer on, but I'm going to do some stamping on this white one here. So we'll put that one on afterwards. So we're just going to put this off to the side like this. Now, I know there's some people out there that do not, and that are linear type people that don't like things on an angle. But honestly, it does give a bit of a different sort of look to your particular cards. So that's a good thing. Okay, I've got some just coming in. That's just an eraser for stuff. Okay, so I have this, and this is a piece of Night of Navy, and I've cut it with the largest square in the Stylish Shapes, which works out to 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. So this was also cut with the Stylish Shapes, and this is from that designer series paper. And I want this to just go in there, so I can get like 2 out of this one. So I'm just going to go in and cut that. Hello, Marjorie. So we're just going to go like that, and I've got this for another card. We're just going to put this little tab in here. And on here it says 1 by 1 1/4. It's just something to show that you can chevron in there. Now I just want to make sure that when I go to put this on this side, that's, yep, that'll be good. I'll just come in here and put this glue on here onto the back of this. So I got to do this quickly because I want to make sure that this is going to fit. Yep. You can actually pull that out just a little bit as well. So that kind of gives a bit of a different sort of look to that as well. And then this is going to go on to here. Now this is the piece that I want to do some stamping on. So what I want to do is I'm going to come in. Now this one has some great clouds in there. It has this, which is like, you know, your body of your plane. You see this. So I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to use that piece, and I'm going to stamp on and stamp off on this particular one. And I want to use Smoky Slate. Smoky Slate is a lot lighter than the other ones. Now I know I use gray granite when I color because it's a lighter gray in the blends, but I use Smoky Slate is better for a lighter one. So I'm just going to actually just put some stamping down below here, and you can kind of see that going there. Okay. So just stamping off and just a bit on there. I just wanted something to go on there. Now I could have also gone in with some of the clouds and done that, but to me the clouds should have been up at the top. And it wasn't really doing anything for this particular card. All right. So now I'm going to put a sentiment down here. It could be, you're the best, plain and simple. It could be, to my friend, you're always lift me up, flying by to say hi, or a happy birthday card. So you know what? I think I'm going to do, you're the best, plain and simple. Ooh, do I have anybody to get? Yeah, I could give that to one of my kids. It's always nice to let them know that sort of stuff. So yeah, this is a busy week coming up, because next week, because of all of you that support me in my YouTube lives, or my team members, or my customers, I did earn the incentive trip through Stampin' Up, and I'm going to, I think it's called Scleret, in just by Playa del Carmen in Mexico on the Mayan side. And I have to disclose this, that less than 1% of the demonstrators earn this trip. So I'm hoping that I can continue to earn this. But yeah, we also find out on this trip where the next one is going to be in 2026. We already know where 2025 is going to be, which is in Orlando. All right, so I have that on there. And see how that little bit there just takes away the starkness of the white on there. All right, so I could probably go ahead and put this part on at least. Yeah, so Monthly Club is using this, which will be on June the 7th. And then we'll just, this, I'm not sure. I might be popping that up, so we're going to leave that. Now, I do happen to have, I want to stamp this particular plane and maybe one of these smaller planes for the inside. So let's see. Oh, come on. Do I want a smaller plane for the inside? Yeah, that gives me lots of room to write. So let me just grab a block. And I'm actually going to stamp this in this inside one because I'm not going to color it. There we go. I'm just going to stamp that in Night of Navy. Oh, that looks like it's crashing. That's not a good thing. Sorry, I just have to see how that, you know what? We're going to have it going up just a bit. There we go. So just going up a bit. There we go. That's better than it crashing, that's for sure. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to come in with that big plane, and I'm going to actually stamp it with Memento ink because I want to color it with the blends. And I could have used the copper clay when I was coloring this, but I'll show you how I'm going to go about doing it. I just have a scrap here. I'm going to come in with our Memento. Oh, Colleen, this is on your list. Oh, your brothers always love planes. You know what? It's just a great masculine trait. Masculine set anyways. For anybody that does like that, planes. But yeah. Hello, Karen. All right, so we have that like that. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this particular one. I have gray granite for the gray. I thought of the copper clay, but the copper clay was just too light. So I went with number 400, which is from the neutral colors. I have a boho blue in here as well. And then we're just going to go in and let's just go and color this. Now, on here, I'm just going to come and color a bit on the wings with the gray granite. And I'm doing a very light hand. When I say a light hand, I'm holding it loosely. and also applying the color very lightly. I'm not saturating the paper. I'm just going in. I just want some color on these. I'll do some a little bit darker where Stampin' Up has showed us to do some shading. Just like that. And then I'm going to come in with this number 400. And I'm going to come in and color the body. Now, even at this, it's quite dark, but you have to do a very, very light hand on here. And just, how I was inspired to do the coloring on this particular card was from that designer series paper. We have that. There's the body. Now I'm going to come in and just change to this part here. And you know, I'm just going to get this. So this is a biplane. You know, even if you have like a war enthusiast, because these were the old type things that they used many, many years ago, right? The biplanes. So I'm just going to use some boho blue on the wheels. I'm using some boho blue to show the air is moving around. And, you know, we have, there's a propeller there, but it doesn't really show. So I cut one out in smoky slate, and I'm just actually going to just put that on there. That happens to be a die. It comes in a die that cuts two of these out. On one card I put two of these on, and honestly, it's only one that you really put on there. So that's going to just go on there. Oops. I should go back to put it onto this one, because this is the one that, because I'm not going to cut it out for you. It's already been cut. So we're using this, like I say, this one. So let's go in here, and now I can go ahead and put it. Let's put this onto here. Just going to put this like this. So I'm going to glue that on because we don't want too much. Oh, your brother put together model planes. Yeah. You know, that's a pastime that's almost gone, isn't it? It's crazy how those times change. Oh, they would hang him from his bedroom ceiling. Yes. I had a nephew that did that. Okay, so I could also go in and maybe put, I had another plane that I kind of colored. I don't want too much of that plane on there. I think I'm just going to leave this like this. Now, I could go and put some of these clouds behind. Let me just see how they're going to look. I'll try this one. Oops. We'll try that and see how that looks on there. I'm going to also stamp that. I'm going to try it in smoky slate and stamped off. This stamp set is so cute. Yeah, just make sure, remember, if I cannot see your name, which I know I cannot see a couple of names on here right now, you're going to have to, as of tomorrow, is go in. Let's see how that's going to look behind there. Yeah, that would look okay. So we would have to come in with our die cut and cut that. So let's do that. And I can use my mini cut and emboss for that. Okay, let's do that. Now, they do have some embellishments that go with this particular suite. They're very heavy. I think they'd be great embellishments for if you're doing like an album or something like that. I'm just going to use my Post-it note tape. I'll show you them in just a second. I found that just applying one of the trinkets on the card is okay. But yeah, they're very heavy and thick. So it might be a card, something that you do on a card that doesn't get sent in the mail. Or if it's sent in the mail, it's sent in a parcel in the mail. All right, so this is like this. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to put that directly right onto the card base. Oh, thank you. Yes, Lila, as of tomorrow, my Facebook group won't be having lives when I'm on my scheduled time. I can always turn about and share it afterwards, but it won't be on there. So subscribe to my YouTube channel down below. Or what you could do is, oh, that's dead. What have I got here? You know what? I just got some little ones, and we'll just use the little ones on here. I go through so many dimensionals. I'm busy getting a bunch of stuff done up for my retreat, so I think I went through a whole pack on just part of a pillow gift that I had that I made yesterday. There we go. So let's just take that off. There we go. There, we're just going to have that go up there. And you know, with it going up like that, I'm wondering if I should take that bit of, no, you know what? I'm okay with that behind there. All right, so let me show you these trinkets. They're called industrial trinkets, and they are, you get 40 of them. They're heavy. So what you'd have to do is you could put them on there. So I would do that. I don't have a problem putting one on per card, but this definitely would not be a mailing card. And then let's go and put this on here. And there we go. And now this goes on the inside. You know, this could even be "You're the best," plain and simple. And it could be "Happy Birthday" on the inside as well. So it still could be a birthday card. There we go. All right. So there's our card sketch. There is the card sketch itself. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Share my video. I really do appreciate it when you do that. Also, if you can, this is part of a sketch challenge. So if you could post it to my Facebook group. You're still going to have to use the group quite a bit as it is, because that's where the posting's going to be going. It's very hard to share from a group to a Facebook page. And then there might be times that I just go live in my group. It's just something that I have to kind of get my head around, because we've been fretting about this day coming, and it wouldn't even let me post stuff tomorrow through my scheduler. And it's actually the 22nd, but I think it has something to do with the time zones and everything else. All right, you guys. So like I say, share my video, give me the thumbs up. Remember, if you do live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. That way, what you can do is you can just reach out to me. I do have various things that I do for my customers, and if you live in Canada. All right, you guys. Remember to have a great day. Remember to create because it's great for the soul. Bye for now.